Hello and welcome to part 1 of this guide. Today we'll talk about what to do at the start, just getting started with the game. You basically create your account, you go through the tutorial. I won't go deep into the tutorial. I believe it's already self-explained. You just go on with the missions, explore a bit, and I believe it's a good part of a starting experience to Albion. When you get to this part where you get to upgrade from tier 1 to tier 2, I chose to go with this build because I eventually want to equip that build. If you're not sure what you want to play later, don't worry about it too much. We'll eventually unlock everything and we'll explain that later. Now you can choose whatever city to start from. I'm gonna choose Thetford, which is Swamp Cross, but this can be changed later, so don't worry about it too much. Okay, so now you completed the tutorial, so what's next? We all know Albion is a sandbox and you can do whatever you want, but the main two things that you're gonna always be looking for is fame, which is just experience from killing the mobs. That will make you stronger on the same build you're wearing, so you don't need to go for an expensive build when you can get the same power from a less expensive build. And the second thing is silver, so you can buy whatever you want. Now hear me out, I do consider myself a solo player, especially when it comes to PvP. I really don't like group PvP. Now hear me out though, guilds are, in my opinion, the best way to progress in the game, especially when it comes to PvE. So doing it early game, late game, group PvE is just superior. It basically gives you more fame, more silver, and it's less risky. So even if you decide you're a solo player, I would always suggest you join a guild, even if you just do PvE from time to time. And we'll get into that in the next part, which is choosing the guild, but for now, the reason we mentioned it is we want to get accepted into that guild, and to do that, some guilds have higher requirements, some guilds have low to no requirements, but at least have one build unlocked and ready to play. In my case, I went for two builds, which are tank set, so I can start the content, not wait for people to start it. And the other one is Bow of Badon set, because it's basically cheap and high IP is usually not required for this role. So now that I unlocked tier 3, I can wear tier 3 items. Now this is the part where I should explain a destiny board, which is really boring to be honest, and basically you want to unlock one thing, you look at it, then you trace it back to the center, and you'll understand what you need to unlock. Same thing here for tier 4, basically just go out, kill some mobs, When you reach the threshold, you can use learning points instead of just fame farming to make it faster. And at this point, I have T4 unlocked, which means I can go 4.2, 4.3, and I'm ready to join. I just need to get enough silver to actually just buy the set. Now I got ganked here, I died, no big deal, my build was like 25k, it's easy to make back. So a reminder that our goal right now is to just make enough money to buy the set, which is, let's say 300, 400k. So I just tried doing a few content and I did one expedition, which if you do one daily, it gives you a 60k drop. That was a huge burst of silver. Also, I found this chest in the open world, which was another easy 80k. So next day, items sold, playtime is around 2.5 hours, a bit longer than the actual cause I just AFK'd on the market for a bit, but it should take you around this time. It may take you longer, it may be shorter for you, there's a lot of luck involved, but eventually you'll get around 400, 500k, then you can start joining a guild, which is the topic for the next video, where I'll tell you exactly what to look for in a guild, how to apply to one, and some personal suggestions. I hope you enjoyed this guide. This one was my first guide, so if anything wasn't clear or if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments, and see you in the next one.